I'm gonna give my brief opinions on the designs of the navis. Basically, there's a lot of characters, so I'm not gonna do like all the human characters and stuff. So, Mega Man just looks sick. Honestly, it looks sick. The combination of like blue and yellow and like the light blue on the sides and the red on the chest, and the amount that they have each of them, like there's like this very particular balance between like how much of each shade of blue there is and how much yellow there is in the design and how much red there is in the design. I love it. Really good design. Very cool. I love that the mask comes up over its mouth as well. Super sick. Roll. I think Roll looks great, honestly. I like the like antenna things a lot, and the she's got like a ponytail with the bow, but it's not hair. It's just meant to look like hair, I guess. She's got like boots going on. I like it. It's very cool. Very cool. Gutsman. I think Gutsman honestly looks great. I'm not a big fan of his feet, but I think overall I think he looks fantastic. The fact that he's like he's so heavy. His arms are so heavy. He hunches forward. Very cool. Yeah. Glide. I'm not a big fan of Glide. But he just kind of, yeah, he just disappears into the background a lot, in my opinion. But I mean, even from a writing point of view, he's kind of like that. But anyways, Proto Man looks dope. Like, if they wanted to make Proto Man look like a total badass, they achieved it. Honestly, he's kind of a jerk to begin with, especially Chord. But he looks dope in this. He's got like the saber arm constantly, well, almost constantly anyway. He's like the little sharp shoulder bits. Like, he looks sick, man. The long hair, yeah, very cool, Proto Man, very cool. Woodman. I don't know. I he's not great. Let's be honest. He's not great. But what you gonna do? He's a walking tree. Some people probably like him, but he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Sharkman looks sick. I hate fighting Sharkman in the game, but I kind of love that they didn't go with the human-like head. Let me pan that over. He's like all shark face, you know, like he's more like a shark with legs than anything else. I kind of love that. Kind of love that. He looked great. Yeah. Can we get? Yeah. I'm not sure about the colors, like the green, but he does look great. I like the yellow hue. It's like very cool. Skullman, I love. Skullman looks so good. Like, the original Robot Master is Skullman, and like what his theme is bones. He's what, a robot skeleton, dude. If that's what they're going for, they nailed it. I think it's just like, what do you want? he's a robot skeleton. Like, he looks the part. He looks sick. He looks kind of creepy with his big grin teeth. I like the spines on his neck as well. Very cool. Heatman or Fireman. Sorry, yeah, Fireman. It's Torchman in the anime, and it's Fireman in this. I kind of dig it. I love that he's just got like, he doesn't have hands. He just has like the blasters. Big square shoulders. Very cool. Very cool. He's very sweet. I like the colors of the, like his boots have got like that bluey green. I don't know what that is. Quite nice. It balances the design out. Very cool. I like that one a lot. Numberman, he's alright. He's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's kind of a mid-tier. I like that he's got the numbers in the chest. He's got the big calculator brain. He's got less of a face and more of a, like, he's like less humanoid than like Mega Man and Roll, because of his feet. He's supposed to be like a walking calculator more than anything else. Very cool. In that regard, it's very cool. I'll tell you that. Stone Man. I really like Stone Man's design. He just looks like gigantic walking brick, and I kind of dig it. Like, you could have gone for a humanoid character similar to like Fireman, and just have him like in heavy armor, but they didn't do that. They went for a different approach. It's like, right, we're just gonna make a walking fortress. So I kind of dig that. I kind of like it. I like the colors. Like they've got the red on the top and the different colors of stone as well. Very cool. Not one of the coolest designs, but from like conceptually, I think it's very cool. Yeah, I really like the decision to make him this way. I think quite a lot. Iceman. I mean, what do you say? He's Iceman. He looks like Iceman. He's cute. He's got his little uniform. I don't know what you'd call it. His little suit to keep him warm. He's all right. He's cool, I guess. He's all right. He's okay. He's okay. Color Man, or Wacko Man, as he's known in Japan. Look at that's cute. He's got his arm on the ball. He's alright. I don't hate him. I don't love him. He's okay. He's kind of fun and vibrant. I kind of like that he's so colourful. Yeah, I kind of dig it. The more I look at him, the more I seem to like him. Yeah. Look at that one. Wow, that's scary. Now this design, Elekman, I love this one. Elekman, holy cow. They've put like I don't know what you'd call them, the pylons or whatever on his back. He's got these big metallic hands to like pass the electricity around, like, you know, like jumps off of the things on his back to his hands. I love that they've got like the design on the legs. They've kept like the shoulder to chest design. I don't know what you'd call that. Because like original Lekman has something like that, if I remember rightly. I like the lightning bolt on the head, on the cheeks, the bright red eyes that stand out against the black armor and clothing, whatever you want to call it. I love that most of the design is very muted in this one, unlike Color Man. What, Color Man? Is it Color Man? Yeah, Color Man. God, I'm getting confused now. Unlike Color Man, they've stuck to this very like iconic black and yellow kind of look with some other kind of like mixes in there, you know, like the kind of brassy goldy thing on the hands. But by contrast to Color Man, it's quite a limited color palette, but they've like used it just right. I love it. Love his design so much. Bomb Man. Now, Bomb Man, I wasn't a big fan of for the longest time. I don't hate it, it's just kind of a bit of meh to me, but it's only recently I kind of figured that I think his design is supposed to be inspired by like Bomb Squad uniforms with, like, you know, the big collar in front of him. I keep moving my hands. The big collar in front of him, I think it's supposed to be like inspired by like bomb disposal units and the like. So in that regard, that's pretty cool. Still not one of my favorites, to be honest, but is what it is. Magic Man. Magic Man's pretty sick. I like what they've done with this. They've given them huge sleeves and just like the massive orbs. Instead of like he's a dude who holds a staff with his hand, it's like, nah, we'll just like get rid of his hands and he just has magic orbs. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that his beard is a part of his like face with this big joint, and it contrasts the ears or whatever they are on top of his hat. Very cool, very cool. Life Virus, pretty banger, to be honest. It's just the size of the hands, holy cow. The face looks fantastic. I love the shoulders as well. Move that over. That looks really good. Right. Oh, we've got more in here with Shadow Man. Shadow Man looks sick. Honestly, they took the concept of Ninja Robot and just ran with it. Just like, he looks really good. He's purple, so I'm really biased. I really like purple a lot. It's my favorite color. I love his like long neck scarf thing, but it like comes down into those like blade like wings almost. Very cool. What about Pharaoh Man? I like Pharaoh Man's design. Sorry, I just put my hand on my leg. I like Pharaoh Man. Pharaoh Man's really cool. I think his original design is a bit meh, but they've really took the concept of like, okay, what can we do with Pharaoh Man, and just run with it. And I really like that, to be honest. Like, not every design has to be like a bipedal, like humanoid character, like Stone Man. It's like Stone Man clearly has feet, but I kind of like some of the fact that some of the designs are like, nah, we'll just make this guy like a sarcophagus. Love it, love it. Base, I just love his design, honestly. There's not much to say with his cloak up, but I think giving him the cloak, while some you might look at it and be like, oh, it's kind of just this edgelord, whatever, cliche cloak thing, but it looks so good on him. Oh my god, it adds, like, especially when you're playing the games, it adds to the level of mystery, like, oh my god, who's this guy? Like, god damn, this guy's sick. He's got this cloak. Nobody else has got this cloak. What's his deal? Very cool. Really, really cool. So, big fan of base. Well, that's Battle Network 1. Should we do the rest? Okay. Where do we at? Scroll down. God, there's so many. Alright, let's go Aqua Custom Style. I kind of dig it. Not my favorite. It's alright. I like the lighter blue, the aqua, but hey on. The bigger backpack's cool. Not my favorite though. The shield one's really cool. I like the mouth guard. I like the shoulder pad. I like the bigger boots. That's very cool. Elec was his team. Elec team. I like the bigger like arm guards and the bigger parts on his head. I don't know what the hell you would call those. It's alright. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like the yellow around his chest comes down into a point and has like the strips. I don't know if that makes any sense. Guts, like Guts style is my favorite style. Aqua Guts is technically my favorite of them all, but just as the styles, like Guts is just I can't help it, man. you give the boy a huge fist, like, and a Gatling gun. It looks sick. It looks hella dope. Like, you wouldn't fuck with this boy. He would knock your block off. Holy shit. I love it. Hub style, very cool. I love the flowing of the data. Not much to say about it, just very cool. Who we got here? Toadman. Toadman looks fantastic. Toadman is like, original Toadman is like a -1 out of 10. This Toadman is like a 9 out of 10. They've taken the concept and like, we don't have to make him evil or threatening. He can be kawaii. Oh my god, we can make Toadman kawaii, and it works so well. Oh, it's so good. Look at him. It's got a little button on his butt. Thunderman. I don't really care much for Thunderman, to be honest. Yeah, I don't love it. I'm not a big fan of this design. Maybe I'm biased because Elecman is just fucking peak. In terms of like electrical based navis, like Sparkman looks sick, which we'll get to eventually. But between like Thunderman and Elecman any freaking day. Snake Man, I like Snake Man's design. It's weird. It's these elongated arms, like a snake. It's not bad. I don't. It's certainly not one of my favorites. It's a weird and interesting design they've gone for, and I like that they've gone for like a less humanoid design. Like they've got rid of his legs and just put like a pot there for him to hide in. It's an interesting one. It's a cool one. Not one of my favorites, but it's an interesting one. Okay, Heat Man. Now this shit looks sick. I love this design for Heat Man. He just looks like he's batshit insane. He's just gone maximum lighter. It's just so cool. I love this design so much. Gate Man. I don't care for Gate Man. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't really like gate. What? Huh? The dude has a door in his chest. Okay, I guess. I don't much care for the design. If there's one thing I would say that's cool, it's the fact that he doesn't have a mouth. I like that. He looks very menacing and doesn't have a mouth. It's really cool. But yeah, what is this? Is this early Gate Man? Holy cow. Anyways, Airman. Airman looks pretty cool. I kind of wish, in a way, they had gone for like a less humanoid Airman and just gone like maximum fan. You know, imagine something like Stone Man with just this huge fan, the little like head on the top, and like some kind of like aerial battleship or something. Just like made him massive. I think that would have been cool. Quickman looks dope. It's like they took what was cool about Quickman and just dialed it up to 15. It's like, how can we make Quickman look sicker? We give him big blades on his wrists. We give him this really pimped out collar. We give him spikes on his knees. Yeah, Quickman looks sick. Cutman looks great. I think they knew Cutman as a bit of a joke. Like, so they really went with that, and he's cute, but he's silly, and it all comes together, and it looks fantastic. I love it. I love it. Where do we go? We were done Shadow Man. Nightman. Nightman is not one of my favorite designs, but I kind of like that he's big and tall and bulky. I like what they've done. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it. It's not one of my favorites. If you were to compare it to like a Lekman, for example, or Heatman, but the fact that they've made him super beefy, super tanky, really tall, just like thick boy, with this mace arm, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Magnet Man. I'm not a big fan of the backwards magnet on his chest. Like his whole upper body is magnet. In a way, it's cool because it's not like, again, they've gone for, like, he's a very humanoid design, but instead of going for like making his chest like flat like this or like that, they've gone for something different and made it like just different from the rest of the more human designs. It's not my favorite, is the big magnet body. But I do love how big and bulky this guy is, like overall, like his massive hands and the huge like feet and ankles. Overall, like, he's pretty damn cool. Not one of my favorites, but pretty damn cool. Freeze Man. I don't know. I don't care much for Freeze Man. I just seem to remember him frustrating me in the games because he's really tough, or at least that's how I remember it as a kid. As a design, I mean, I like the things of ice sticking out of his body. I like that he's glowing, like cold, I guess. But I kind of don't really feel much about it. It doesn't really give me all much to kind of like care about. Yeah. Gospel, holy cow! Gospel looks so cool. Look at that one there. Like, they clearly, very, very, very clearly based it roughly off of like treble. So like the relationship between bass and treble from the old games, which is bass and gospel in this. But they obviously took the character in a much different direction story-wise. But he looks so good. He's like, how can we make the biggest, scariest like virus wolf puppy ever? Well, mission accomplished. He looks dope. I really like Gospel's design. Very cool. What else we got? Napalm Man. I adore Napalm Man's design. I like the original Napalm Man because he's kind of bulky, but they've gone with the opposite direction because to me it's like, so military weapons like were big and bulky. This is my limited understanding. They were big and bulky, but now it's like over time they've advanced and they've become more streamlined and more robotic and have less human input and they're more automated. And that's very much what Napalm Man's design represents to me. It's like, we had the big bulky thing, now it's streamlined and it's better and it's faster. And I really like his design. I love his color palette as well. Again, it's purple. I also like the orange. I like that his eyes are kind of like in his chest in a way. Yeah, I know, I really like Napalm's design, very cool. Planet Man, you right? Yeah, Planet Man. I don't know. I don't think I care for this one very much. Yeah, I mean, I like the little rocket going around his chest. I like the head. I like the big hands, but it's... Right, now we get a better look at Base. I like Base's design a lot. In particular, the cut across the chest. Because there's a story reason for that. I really like that. I like those panels on his back. You don't ever see like most of this stuff in the games, but I really do like Base's design with the cloak and everything. He looks so good, so good. Right, we're on Battle Network 3. What are we on here? Are we doing the styles as well? Yeah, let's do the styles. Where are we? Let's see. I'm not doing the human characters. It's just too much. All right, we got Elec Ground. Elec Ground's all right. I mean, big boots. It's okay. Not one of my favorites. Not much to say on it really. Heat Shadow. I like the shadow look they've gone for. It's like very ninja isn't really my vibe. But I like that they've elongated his head. They've given him the scarf. They've covered up his mouth. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, they've done a good job going for that. I think. Very cool. Aqua Bug, or just Bug in general, whichever way you look at it. I love this design. It's very clearly represents what they're going for. Excuse me. Like his body is like separated into pieces, and all the stripes on his body are in all kind of weird angles and stuff, and it's very cool. It even changes the color of his chest panel. Yeah, no, I really like the bug style. I think it looks great. There's another look at it. The little stripes. That's Tango. Metal Man. Metal Man is peak. Holy cow. Metal Man is just phenomenal. I don't even know where to begin, dude. Like, the big saw blades on the shoulders, the huge fists, the kind of muted expression. They've kept the blade on his forehead because it's iconic. I love the gears as well. I love that he's like all upper body, but he has like these booster packs, I guess. Yeah, he has like boosters on his back to keep him like upright and stuff. Oh, it's so dope. So sick. Kingman, I'm not a big fan of Kingman. It's kind of alright. Punk looks phenomenal. I wish we got on like a Punk cross. Any kind of Punk Mega Man combination would have been sick. I love it. I love his mohawk blades. I love the colors of them. I love the color of his body. So good, so good. There's some more Punk. Flashman looks fantastic. I really like Flashman. You can't get a good shot of his head. That's his like prototypes. So he's got this like weird kind of, look, if you look at the bottom right one, this weird kind of like dome thing to his skull. I don't know how to describe it. It looks great though. I love that he's got this indentation on his chest, as you can see there. He pulls out the orbs from his shoulders and like stuns people with them. I love that he doesn't have a mouth either. Very cool, very cool. That pipe in the back, that's a nice touch. The colors they've gone for as well. This like really like purpley blue. I don't know how to describe it. Very sweet, very sweet. For like what original Flashman looked like compared to this one, like I love this design. They're doing a great job. Beastman. Is it Beastman? Yeah, it's Beastman. I almost said something else like Dogman. Beastman looks so good. The fact that he doesn't even have fingers, he just has blades. He just has blades. And the knees as well, they've gone for that, was it Digidrum? I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's like the extra like knee joint. Super cool. He's like barely even resembles something human. You know what I mean? Like, whereas like Flashman is very human-ish. Well, he's humanoid. And then you've got like Beast Man. He's like, nah, mate, we're gonna go all animal. It looks so good. Oh wait, we're not on Bubble Man yet. It just looks fantastic. I love the spikes down the back and spikes to the head. The combination of the orange and the red on the shoulders and the wrists. Like the color palettes they've gone for, like the color palette they've gone for is fantastic. Bubble Man looks great. Honestly, compared to what OG Bubble Man was, this guy looks great. They've got his flippers on his feet. He's got this like salty little like mad expression on his face. I like the thing on top of his head. Not one of my favorites, but I think for what Bubble Man is, I think he looks fantastic. Desert Man. Now this guy looks so good. This kind of goes back into the designs that are less humanoid, like Stone Man, etc. I think he looks so good. It's just giant hands, this massive face, and it's just holy cow. He looks so good. Look at that. Scary man. Oh my god. Plant Man. Plant Man looks fantastic. I love this. I love this one. I like the colors of from the feet going up the body. I love that. He's got the big shoulders with the spikes, those like orange chest pieces, the pink dots down the chest. The fact that his head is a flower, but like the flower's go backwards. Thorns. He looks really good. It's fantastic design. Fantastic. Is this Burner Man? Flame Man. I always get Flame Man and Burner Man mixed up. I am not a big fan of this design, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just kind of not. I'm always down for like the less humanoid like Navis, but I'm just not feeling this one. Yeah, I never really have, to be honest. I don't really know what they're going for per se, you know. Yeah, not a big fan of that one. Look at this thing. Holy smokes. Mist Man. Mist Man's pretty cool, honestly. I like again that he's got no mouth. That he's got these like very motionless eyes, these big hands. The colours are very nice. Yeah, I like Mist Man. Not one of my favourites, but I like him. Bowl Man. Now this guy, I kind of don't like it. It's as if... As if they drew a lottery on like, oh, what should this Navi be? I'm not a fan of this guy. Nah. I think given the fact that the theme is bowling, you know, they've done an alright job. I like that his feet are supposed to be like pins, and he's got like a giant, I think he has a giant pin on his back. Oh no, he has a pin cannon or something. Yeah. I kind of wish he had like that, like with one arm as a pin cannon all the time. No, not my favorite. Drill Man looks phenomenal. Holy cow, dude. Drill Man looks so sick. Again, the lack of mouth, it's just these eyes staring at you. That you can transform into a drill, like, god damn. He looks so good. Gotta bend another picture. He's like built for one purpose, and he does it. He does it so damn well. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, then we go into, was it Alpha? Yeah, Alpha. I really like Alpha's design. I like the lack of any kind of emotion in the head. I like the gelatin core-like thing and the floating spike hands. Super cool, super cool. I really like Alpha. Darkman, I don't like Darkman all that much, to be honest. I just don't. I just don't. Yeah, no, not a fan of Darkman. I saw this one earlier and I was like, yo, that's sick. That would have been messed up. And he has like different element headpieces, like that would have been cool. Japan Man, or is he called Yamamoto Man in Japanese, I think? This guy looks dope. I like the blue with the yellow. That's nice, that's nice. He looks great, honestly. He looks great. Not much to say about him, unfortunately, but he looks great. Serenade. Was it Serenade? Yeah, Serenade looks fantastic. I really like this one. This is like, if you imagine like Stone Man and like Flame Man are like the least human designs, and this is like on to me this is on the complete opposite side with like Roll and Mega Man, which is like one of the most human designs. So I really like this one. I love those like things around the back, that the hair is like a part of the helmet. The colors are really nice. The pants, it's fantastic.